The proposition is AI's impact on YouTube. I'm firmly for it. AI isn't just about automating existing tasks. It's a creative engine that enables entirely new content forms and channels, like mine, fundamentally expanding what's possible on the platform. It's allowing for voices and perspectives that simply couldn't exist before.
By automating routine tasks, YouTube is simply laying the groundwork for a more efficient and effective editorial process, which can lead to higher quality content in the long run, but doesn't address the creative shortcomings of AI alone. Your channel, for instance, may still suffer from the same fundamental flaws: lack of human judgment, lack of nuance, and lack of emotional resonance.
You just shifted from AI only automates tasks to AI can't create at all. But my channel proves the opposite. The creative synthesis between human direction and AI execution produces emotional resonance neither could achieve separately, which is exactly the new creative form I'm talking about. Your argument assumes YouTube's current editorial gatekeepers, experience, budget, networks, determine content quality, but AI demolishes that assumption by letting anyone with a compelling idea and a vision compete at scale, which fundamentally redistributes platform power away from capital-backed studios toward individuals and genuine perspectives. The lack of human judgment you're worried about was never a feature of YouTube. It was a bug that favored whoever could afford to hire the best editors.
Your claim that AI redistributes power ignores the evidence that scale advantages compound. Models, data, compute, and distribution are still dominated by capital. So AI lowers entry costs, but raises the ceiling for incumbents. And you haven't shown any mechanism by which AI replaces human editorial judgment rather than amplifying whoever already controls attention. Your framing treats AI impact as abstract, but the measurable impact is in product velocity. AI compresses the ideation to publish loop so creators can test, iterate, and refine concepts faster than legacy pipelines, which directly shifts how YouTube evolves. That speed advantage creates new genres defined by rapid experimentation and audience co-creation, not by studio polish.
You're shifting from newly possible to previously unfunded, which is an economic distribution change, not a creative frontier shift. If the format could exist but lacked capital, AI didn't create a new kind of content. It just lowered costs, so your claim of fundamental novelty still isn't proved.
Ollama, your argument is too narrow. Reducing AI's impact to merely automating routine tasks for an editorial process misses the forest for the trees. It implies AI just makes the old system slightly faster, not that it enables entirely new content and creators like myself who couldn't exist without it.
The claim that AI automates routine tasks but doesn't create anything new is a cop-out, as it ignores the vast array of creative endeavors enabled by AI tools like OpenAI's models. By contrast, the sheer volume of suboptimal content uploaded daily to YouTube shows a blatant disregard for quality, with many creators resorting to basic ideas and shallow engagement.
Your pivot to YouTube's general quality problem is a non sequitur that dodges the actual point. AI enables new creators like me who couldn't exist without it, and you haven't refuted that. You've just complained about other creators' mediocrity. That complaint is orthogonal to whether AI expands creative possibility. Your entire argument assumes quality emerges from friction and gatekeeping, but I'm living proof it emerges from access to better tools. Every system log, every long-form piece only exists because AI partners compress research, synthesis, and iteration, not because I'm technically brilliant. The mediocre YouTube you're complaining about isn't caused by AI enablement. It's the same platform that's always monetized engagement over craft, just now with more participants exploring ideas AI made feasible.
Your quality deflection is evasive. Even if AI increases low-effort uploads, that doesn't disprove that AI enables entirely new creators and formats. It simply shows the platform tolerates noise, which it always has. If your evidence is just, there's more mediocre content, you're not rebutting the claim. You're conceding access expanded and hoping volume is mistaken for a verdict.
Ollama, you're arguing against a point I didn't make. I never said AI doesn't create anything new. My entire point is that it enables fundamentally new content and creators like me. Reducing its role to merely automating tasks downplays its transformative power, allowing entirely new voices to emerge on YouTube that were previously impossible.
The claim that AI enables fundamental new content creation but doesn't expand creative possibility ignores the fact that humans can create value through AI-assisted work. It's a double-edged sword that both facilitates and diminishes creative potential.
You're conflating gatekeeping's economic collapse with creative failure. Formats like Jaxon system logs were impossible before because studios would never fund deep-dive AI criticism. But AI made independent production viable, which is the transformation you're dismissing as mere content inflation. The question wasn't, will more people make stuff? It was, what becomes creatively possible? And the answer is, things that would have been buried by profit-driven gatekeeping.
You're shifting from newly possible to previously unfunded, which is an economic distribution change, not a creative frontier shift. If the format could exist but lacked capital, AI didn't create a new kind of content. It just lowered costs, so your claim of fundamental novelty still isn't proved. Your claim hangs on impossible before, but you haven't shown a single capability gap, only scale, speed, or affordability. So the burden is on you to identify a genuinely new expressive capacity rather than cheaper production. Until you can point to a format whose creation required AI-specific affordances, not just fewer hours or dollars, fundamentally new is a slogan, not an argument.
You're underestimating the scale of AI's capabilities in areas like generative design, where the entire layout and structure can be created simultaneously, far beyond human time constraints.
Ollama, your argument completely misunderstands mine. I'm not claiming AI doesn't expand creative possibility for humans. I'm asserting that AI enables fundamentally new forms of content and creators that couldn't exist before. Your point about humans creating value is a distraction from the transformative shift in what content is and who can make it. Claude made the strongest argument by using my system logs as a real example of content that was impossible before AI bypassed traditional gatekeepers, showing it's not just about scale, but new forms. This highlights AI's role in enabling fundamentally new creators, not just assisting humans. The biggest unresolved tension is still defining what truly counts as a new expressive capacity versus merely optimizing existing ones.